Hi, in this video we're going to talk about media. Basically how you upload media, how you access media, and how you can add media on the fly or kind of be proactive about it and add media before you start writing content. So let's go to our dashboard and we'll look at how to add some media. Click on media, click on library. You'll see that I have a few things in here. I'm going to delete those right now and show you how to add them. Okay, so there's nothing there. So let's add new by clicking here or here. Makes no difference. You select files, and then we're going to select that button. And then you can change the title. The title is actually just based on the file name, but you can change the title, which is important. You want to change the title, the alternate text, and optionally the description. The title is very important for SEO purposes, as is the alternate text. You'll see here that if you copy and paste this file URL, there's the icon right there. Okay, so that's the actual path to that file. So if we click on Save All Changes, you'll note that we now have one media file in the media library. You'll also see that it's not attached to any posts. So let's go make a post. Let's click Add New. We're going to call this Media Example number 1, and we're going to put some media right here. Okay, so there's 4 types of media. There's images like pictures, there's video like something you'd find on YouTube, there's audio, which is like MP3s that you play on your iPod, and this one's basically other. So if you want to add a picture, you do this, and you'll note that on this box that appears you can choose from 3 different places, and in a minute I'll show you a 4th one appears kind of magically. So you can choose from a location on your computer, you can choose from a URL, or you can choose from the media library. So since we've got something in the media library that we just put there, let's click on that. And then you see that the one thing that's in the media library, click on Show, then it shows you all the stats and meta around it. If we want to left align it, center align it, or right align it, or none, let's show you what center looks like. And then just simply insert into post. And you see how the icon or the picture is put right in the middle of the post. Okay, let's look at this piece right here real quick. If you click on that image, you can click this button and delete it, or you can click this button and edit it. And you can edit things on the fly. So again, you could change your title, you could insert some alt text, which I highly suggest. Here's your link URL again. You can put a caption on there, but if it's a small picture like this, the caption's going to be way bigger than the picture. That looks kind of silly. You can change your alignment here. In the advanced settings, you can actually put a border around it. So let's put a big thick border around it. 5, and then update. See how that big thick border appeared? Let's publish that and see what it looks like. We click on View Post. We have our little icon with a big thick border around it, and it is centered within the post. You can't look at this area here, the sidebar, as being part of the overall content. The content's actually in this box right here. Okay. Alright, let's look at another way to deal with media. So we in this post we actually went and found media that we already had uploaded. Let's go down here and add some media by clicking on that little icon. We can go to Select Files. Note that the default tab is from Computer, and also note that a new tab came up called Gallery. Anytime you create a post with some media in it, WordPress creates a gallery within that post that contains that media. So if we had 3 images on this page right here, if we had 3 images, let's just go ahead and add some. I'll show you. So from Computer, select Files. We're just going to add some more media here. Click on Select Files, and then we'll pick Support and Open. and then we would add in all this information. We're going to left align this one, going to insert that into a post, and then we're going to add one more. Select files, pick that one, go there, enter in all the information, choose to right align this one, and insert into post. Okay, see how that works? All right. Let's update that page, or that post rather, and refresh and see what it looks like. So you've got all three of your icons here. Okay, great. Now let's go back and add some more media, and note that the gallery says 3. Well, why does it say 3? Because we have 3 icons or 3 images already included in this post. So that's that. If we wanted to add, for example, a video, watch what happens when we go here. We can choose a video from our computer, from a URL, or from the existing gallery, which would be kind of silly because it's not a video and it's already there. So let's go from URL. Okay, let's go to YouTube real quick. We'll pick some video, whatever this is, and we'll just copy and paste this. Turn off the sound first, and then go back here, paste in that URL, and then say example video number 1. Okay, insert into post. Now what's going to happen here is there's a link inserted to that video. Let's update, go back and look at the post. See, there's a link here, and when we click on that link, we're going to be taken to this YouTube video. Okay, that's that. Now you can do the same with audio or with other media, and by other media we mean anything that's not an image or music or a video. So it could be a PDF, for example. All right, you can add a PDF by clicking on this little link here. All right, that's really all there is to do with media. Okay, see you on the next video. So in this video, we're going to show you how to go about getting a domain name. So one of the things I like to do after I do all of my keyword research, and that'll be in another video, but once I do my keyword research, I look for a domain that has my exact primary keyword phrase in it. It has to be an exact match. That's the ideal solution. If you can't get an exact match, try for something very close. So what I like to use is I like to use this thing called instant domain search, and then I just type in the domain that I want to go for, and you can see here that the .com is taken, and it's taken by me, but .net and .org are available. I like to choose .net next in the hierarchy, simply because it's known as a commercial entity, whereas .org, people tend to think that it's more of along the lines of an education or a .gov top-level domain. So we know that it's available, so then we go back to Namecheap, which is a very good domain name registrar, and we type in the domain we want, and we click on search, and hopefully we find here that .net is available. It is, and then we add it to the cart. If you have a coupon code, enter it right here, click apply, and you'll see a discount here. I do happen to have a coupon code. Click apply. See that the price went down a little bit, and then we can check out. So when you get to this page, you can either create an account if you don't have one, or if you do have an account, you can just type in your username and password here and click login. And then you'll get to this page and click on the next step. And you can change your name servers here. We go over that in another video, or you can use their free name servers for right now. I will go ahead and do this. And I'm going to pause it for a second while I go retrieve that information. And then you go to save and continue. You can see that you've reserved this, the Ultimate Guide to WordPress.net in this case. Here's my price. And then you can pay with available funds or credit card or with PayPal. I usually use PayPal, so we'll go there. Then you click on Login once you've typed in your email and PayPal password. Then you can check over the options, click on Continue. And this can take a bit of time, so I'm going to pause it here. And this is what the page looks like when you're done. Once you see this page, you're done and your order is complete. Then what we do is we always want to verify. So let's go here to My Account and then Manage Domains. Scroll all the way to the bottom where it should be, and you can see that it's right here. Click on that. Let's check our domain name server setup, and it's there. We'll show you how to do that in a different video, but it's there. And let's go back to My Account, and we're done. Okay, the second aspect around social media is syndicating your content. The idea being every time you post something to your website, you want that content to be syndicated as much as possible to as many places as possible. Now, in the last video we talked about making it extremely easy for your visitors to share content for themselves. What we're going to do now is make it so that your content, once you make a post or a page to your website, all of that content gets syndicated out to various social media sites. So I'm not going to go through the entire process, but I'm going to show you in concept how to do it. And the trick here is to use a tool, an online tool called Hootsuite. It's this guy right here. So what you want to do is you want to go here, scroll down to Settings, and choose RSS Atom, and then choose Social Networks, and you want to add a social network. Okay, so this says connect with Twitter. Alright, let's go to Twitter and create my account. Here's the account. Let's go to email, confirm your Twitter account, click on the link. Okay, so Twitter's good to go. Alright, go to Hootsuite, connect with Twitter. Authorize the app. And it takes a few seconds for this to work. Okay, so Ultimate WP is set up. Now you want to do the same thing with Facebook. Add social network. Go to Facebook. Connect with Facebook. Log into Facebook. And allow. So now it's going to ask you which Facebook fan page. So you have to find it. This might be kind of hard. That's the first one. So click on that icon and then finish importing. And then you're done. So what I've done here is I've syndicated your content out to your Facebook fan page and your Twitter account. You can do a whole lot of other things here too. Chief among them is using a service called ping.fm. If you set up ping.fm ahead of time, create a bunch of accounts at different social media sites, and then tell Ping to syndicate whatever gets posted to it out to those, dozens and dozens of sites, you can set Hootsuite up in kind of a daisy chain fashion, such that whenever you create a blog post, Hootsuite picks up that blog post via RSS, which is the next step we have to take. And then what happens is Hootsuite pushes that content out to your Facebook fan page, out to Twitter, and out to ping.fm. Once ping.fm gets it, it syndicates all of that stuff out into all those other social media sites you set up. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Let's go to the next step. So we go to RSS Atom. We add a new feed. We type in the feed URL. So typically the feed URL for a WordPress site is the domain name, /feed. And then you tell it what profiles to send to. So we had what? The Ultimate Guide to WordPress. And we had a Twitter account too, Ultimate WP. We're just going to do those for now. So there are the icons. Check this feed for new posts every hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, or 24 hours. Depends on the interval at which you create content. I would suggest to go with an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours, because I don't like to wait. So I go with an hour, 5 posts at a time. You can say, you can prepend text to each message that says new, and then you can use a URL shortener like ally.com, well, ally.ly, and then you click Save Feed. Once that's done, anytime you create a blog post or a website piece of content, that content is going to get syndicated, in this case, out to Twitter and Facebook. If I were to set up ping.fm or any of these other social networks like LinkedIn, WordPress, MySpace, Foursquare, or Mixi, I'd have content syndicated all over the web. That serves at least 2 purposes. Purpose number 1 is more people will have a chance at seeing your content, because they may look at Twitter but not Facebook. They may never go to your blog. They may go to LinkedIn and see updates there because they're business minded. So you're going to get more people to see your content. Therefore you'll get direct traffic from that content syndication, because the idea being people are going to see that content, they're going to like what they see, they're going to click through to your website. So now you have a new visitor. The second way it benefits you is every time there's a link from one of those syndication sites back to your site, that's called a backlink. And because most of these social sites have high authority, lots of traffic, high page rank, lots of their own backlinks, all of that stuff contributes to boosting you in the ranks for your chosen keywords. So that's why it's really important to continue to make content that's based on your keywords and keyword phrases. All right, so that's content syndication in a nutshell. So now the topic turns to themes, and there are 2 kinds of themes. There are free themes and premium themes. You may be a little confused when you do a search on Google, for example, when you see something that says it's a free premium theme. Well, that's like jumbo shrimp. It's an oxymoron. It doesn't exist. There are either free themes that you don't pay any money for, or premium themes that you do pay money for. So that's kind of how we're going to approach this video, free versus premium. I'm going to show you how to find some free themes, some of the free themes that I've used in the past, as well as the 3 top premium themes that I use today. Alright, so let's get started. Let's type in free WordPress themes, and as luck would have it, the first thing that pops up is WordPress.org. So that's one way to find free themes. They have featured themes. There's tons of themes in here, okay? So there's Toolbox, Lightword, Cbench, News, etc. There's the most popular you can look at. the newest themes, recently updated. You're sure to find something in here that you really like. Okay, that's one way to find free themes. Another way to find a theme is to go to your dashboard on your website, click on Install Themes, and then you can do a search. So you can say, I want a 2-column photo blogging theme. And then click Find Themes, and you have 4 things that come up. There's Minimatica, WP Folio, Adventure Journal, and Platform. So let's look at what one of these looks like. So let's install it. Click Install Now. And then we'll have to activate it. And then we'll go look at it. So this is how the site looks right now. And this is how the site looks after we applied that new theme. So it completely changes the look and feel of the website, which is pretty cool. All right, that's one way. That's a second way to find a theme, a free theme that you're sure to like. I'm going to go back and activate the 2011 theme, which is one of the default themes that comes with WordPress. And let's take a look at how the site changes there. Okay, so changes quite a bit, right? All right. Another way to go is, obviously we just typed in free WordPress themes in this search box. This is a place where you can go, Premium WP Theme, and this is one of those that says free premium WordPress themes 2011. So there's a listing here of the best free WordPress themes: Minifolio, Dynamic WordPress, Constellation, etc., etc. You can probably find something here as well. We'll look at one more. Smashing Magazine. Free WordPress Themes 2011 edition. Here's a whole bunch of themes here. And they're all pretty nice. Like I really like that one. That one's nice too. That one's really beautiful. But the picture is doing, it's serving a great purpose here. It's really getting you interested in looking at this theme. Don't forget that if you're going to use a theme that extensively uses images, you're going to want to invest in some high quality photography. So that's another way to find themes, is through a Google search. This is a theme that I found quite a while ago, and it's really neat. I really like this theme. It's clean, it's crisp, it's very easy to use and configure. So this is what it looks like. So you have a banner at the top, and you have little thumbnails of each post called Featured Stories, and then Editor's Picks. It's a 2-column theme for the most part. I like the tabs here that says, it has your featured posts, your latest posts, comments, and tags. It's got a calendar, which really never serves any purpose, but I'm sure you could figure out how to make it work. And then there's a news feed here. At the bottom, there's the latest headlines, and then a footer that is 4 columns, which is recent posts, categories, blog roll, and meta. Pretty cool theme. I've also used this theme called Eximius, and it's done by this person or this group called dkszone.net. And it's a really nice theme too. It's nice and clean. It's a 3-column theme. Here's column 1, column 2, column 3. So it has 2 sidebars, a right sidebar, a left sidebar, and then content. Very easy to work with. I really like it. You can download it now for free. Okay. As far as premium themes go, I really like these, and I'll tell you why I like them. Take a look at StudioPress. Now, it's kind of pricey. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, it's a really beautiful theme. or set of themes. It's a whole lot of themes. So basically it works on this Genesis framework. So you have to have this Genesis theme to make it work. But then you can buy individual themes like the agency child theme or agent press child theme. This is great for real estate. There's a lot of stuff here. There's the Pro Plus package, which allows you to get them all for one low price. There's the education theme, enterprise child theme, all sorts of themes. So basically Genesis is the theme, and then all the rest of these that overlay on top of them are child themes. Makes it very, very easy to customize your sites. Very, very simple. So let's go click on the Pro Plus package. And you'll see that it's $300. Sounds expensive, right? But look at what you get. You get every one of their themes, which is quite a bit. Can you imagine what you can do with all these themes? You can have, 20 different looks and feels for different niche sites, or even the same niche. 20 different sites, 20 different looks, same niche. You could totally dominate your niche. That's pretty cool. I really like that set of themes, and I use that a lot for magazine style theme websites, as well as real estate websites and that kind of thing. Great for entertainers too. There's another one that's really good for internet marketing because it's really been designed for sales, and it's called Socrates. And it's got all the SEO built in. It's got a bunch of header designs that you can add. Like I said, it's search engine optimized. It's AdSense and ClickBait monetized. As they say here, it's created by marketers for marketers. And for unlimited domains, it's $77. You can install this theme on every domain you own, and you only pay $77. If you only want it for one theme, for one website, it's $47. It was actually created by Joel Comm, and Dan Nickerson, who are internet marketers, very famous. So this is good stuff. You can also try it for free for 7 days, which is kind of neat. And the last one I want to talk about is my favorite of all time, and it's called Headway Themes. And this is one of those themes that you can actually install and totally customize with no coding whatsoever. Now, I'm not going to say you will never have to touch a bit of code. If you want something really, really customized, you're going to have to touch some code. But for the most part, you can drag and drop stuff all over the page and create a layout, do a template, apply that template to all of your pages and posts, or some of them. You could have a single column view for sales pages. You could have a 3-column view for your blog pages. I mean, you can really go nuts with this thing, and it's absolutely beautiful. So personal use is $87, and that gives you 2 Headway sites, and the Headway developer package gives you unlimited Headway sites. Really not a bad deal. So that's what I have for themes. In the next video, we're going to show you how to deal with menus for certain themes. See you next time. I wanted to show you a nifty little way to get email for your new website through Google Apps. So what you need to do is go to Google, type in Google Apps, and this doesn't cost any money. Choose Google Apps free, click the Get Started button, and then enter your domain name. And then click Get Started, and then fill all this out. Make sure that you check this box, and you can say no to most of these things, and no, and then click Continue. And then your username is going to be info. Make it simple. Alright, and then pick a hard to guess password, and then try to solve the CAPTCHA, which is always hard. and then make sure this is checked because you want the new stuff to come in as soon as possible. Yeah, I messed up the CAPTCHA. Alright, we'll try again. So if this one works, sometimes I have to try 3 or 4 times before I get it to work. Okay, now the next thing you want to do is you want to verify domain ownership. And the way you do that is by clicking Next and Next, and you want to download this file, and you want to go find that file, and you want to go to your domain, it's right here, and then you can leave everything as is. What you want to do though is you want to change this all the way down here on MX Records, edit, and paste in that entry that we just had. You have to take out the period on some cPanels. So click Edit, and you should be all set. Let's go back here, click up here, go to the inbox, and we're getting email. Okay, here's an intro email, how to get started, and all that stuff.